It's almost Chinese New Year, so this week I'm going to lead you through a new version of the Dragon Flow practice to celebrate the Year of the Dragon. Let's get started. For this week's practice, you don't necessarily need any props, but I have placed one block on each side of the mat so that if you want to use them under your hands as we go into the flying balancing dragon, you might have blocks there waiting for you. And then I'm going to suggest to have your screen on the long side of the mat so that it's easy to follow the practice as we travel from one end of the mat to the other. And then when you have your mat and everything ready, we're going to start in a seat. And I'm going to turn sideways. You could sit on your knees or you could sit in a cross-legged seat, wherever you feel comfortable for a couple of minutes. To begin the practice, bring one hand onto your chest and the other hand down to your belly. You might close your eyes, and we're going to take a moment here to focus on the breath. Allow your in-breath to slide down to the chest, down to the belly. Our Dragon Flow today is going to be quite a strong practice. So before we start to move, let yourself find your breath and let that breath support you as we go through the practice. If Ujjayi breath is a part of your practice, I would encourage you to find your gentle Ujjayi breath here. And then stay with that Ujjayi breath as we go through the practice. It might be a nice support for your core, for your spine, as we go through quite big movements for the spine, for the hips, for the whole body. And take a few more breaths in and out here. As we go through the flow, if there are any movements or poses that don't feel good in your body today, you can always skip them and you can always make your own variations. With your next breath, if you have your eyes closed, you could open your eyes. Slowly release the hands, the arms down, and a couple of times roll your shoulders up and back, and then down and forward. And then bring your hands together. Just loosely interlock your fingers in front of the chest. And now start to circle your wrists. It doesn't matter which way you start. We're going to go both ways. And as you circle your wrists, extend your arms further forward. Keep moving your wrists. And then slowly bring your hands back close to the chest. Second time. Extending the arms further, but still keep spinning. You might start to find some movement in the shoulders. And bring your hands closer. Now change the direction of those circles. And start to find that movement in the shoulders, in the upper back. And again, bring hands back in. Once more. Extend the arms, keep spinning your wrists, your hands. And then release the hands back in. You can allow those circles to calm down. Bring arms behind the back. Once more, loosely interlock fingers. And now inhale, open the chest. Find a gentle back bend. Send a couple of breaths towards the chest space. Let your shoulders sink away from the ears. And then exhale, release the arms. Step hands in front of you on the mat. So find your way onto hands and knees. Really actively open your palms, your fingers. And now start to circle the weight from hands to knees, knees to hands. Allow your hip joints to move. Allow your shoulders to circle. You can let your spine move. You can let your neck, your head follow those waves in your back. Activating the arms and finding movement in the shoulders and the hips. Let's change the direction. So this is still our preparation, our warm-up for the bigger Dragon Flow. Make sure you are breathing here. Couple more circles. Keeping arms active, so check that you're not locking the elbows, rather keep elbows tiny bit bent. And then find your weight back to center. Now tuck the toes under and then send your pelvis up into a downward dog. You can adjust where your hands, your feet are. Inhale. And then as you exhale, bring your knees back down. Same again. Next exhalation, lift the pelvis up. Allow your head to drop down. We're going to have a lot of downward dogs, many downward dogs in this practice. Once more, as you exhale, lower your knees back down. You might adjust your hands if needed. And then exhale, send the pelvis up once more. Head dropping down. Breathe in and out here. And then we'll try out our first dragon, just a baby low dragon. Now step your right foot forward, close to hands, maybe to the outside of your both hands. Lower your left knee down. You might release the toes. And then inhale here, open the chest. Could be just a mini opening. Take another breath in and out. Pelvis might come a bit further down if that feels okay. And then we're going to step back. So tuck the left foot toes under. Inhale and exhale. Step your both feet back into that downward dog. Same to the other side. You can shift the weight forward and step your left foot to the outside of your both hands. Bring the right knee down. You can release the right foot toes. And again, couple of breaths here, opening the chest. Again, making sure you're not locking your elbows and keep your hands, your fingers active. This will support your wrists as we go through the many downward dogs and dragons. And then again, tuck the right foot toes under, lift the pelvis up, exhale, step once more into that downward dog, and then start to walk your feet to your hands. Step by step, coming closer to the hands, shift the weight onto your feet, inhale, extend the back into flat back. Feel the whole back side activating. And exhale, bend down. Now try to keep the weight of the hands. You might even turn your wrists the other way or hold your elbows. Breathe in and out. Feel the weight strongly on your both feet, on the heels and the balls of the feet. Take another breath in and out. And then as you inhale, start to roll the back up. You can release the arms. As you come up, you might lengthen arms overhead. And exhale, release the arms down. You can roll the shoulders. And then we're going to go into the first round of our dragon flow. Come to the top of the mat. And here, we're going to start with a balancing flying dragon. We're going to do 3 rounds, and each round is going to be very similar to the previous one. First, balancing on the right leg. As you inhale, lift your left knee off the mat. Open your wings, open your arms out to the sides. And as you exhale, step your left foot far back into the low dragon. Now, see if you can keep your left knee off the mat. Exhale, bend your elbows, so you're lowering your chest down by keeping the pelvis elevated. And then inhale, extend the arms. Leave your left hand on the mat. With the next in-breath, twist to the right, reaching the right arm up. You might even look up. Exhale, bring your right hand back down. Now, as you inhale, swing your right leg up into the air, the dragon swinging its tail. As you exhale, step your right foot back to your hands, turn your left foot on the mat, and then as you inhale, lift your back up, windmill the arms up. Now, rotate your feet the other way around and continue windmilling your arms. So now we land next to the left foot. Turn your right heel up. Leave right hand down on the mat. And as you inhale, twist to the left. Again, open the chest. Lift arm, reaching up. As you exhale, bring your hands down. Keep legs where they are. And then as you inhale, lift your back up. Opening the chest, reaching arms up. Exhale, cactus the arms here. Dragon opening its wings. You can pull the shoulder blades closer together. Exhale, close the chest. Bring hands down. Again, as you inhale, swing your left leg up. Dragon swinging its tail. Now we go to the dragon opening its belly. So as you exhale, bring left knee closer to chest and then extend your left leg out to the right side of the mat. Turning right foot down. Inhale, lift your pelvis, your belly up, opening the chest, maybe even opening the right arm further back. Exhale, close the chest. Now bring that left leg back through and up, reaching the left leg up. As you exhale, step your left foot forward to hands. Here you could bring a block under the hands. As we inhale, find our balance in the flying dragon. Right leg lifting up. If you want, you can open your arms, your wings out to the sides. Next in-breath, bring right knee to the chest, to the belly, and then lift yourself up. You can lengthen arms up. And exhale, release your foot, release your arms down. That's one side, one round. We'll do same to the other side. Standing on the left foot. Now inhale, lift your right knee up, open your wings. Keep your chest open. As you exhale, step your right foot far back into that low dragon. And step hands on the mat, keeping your right knee off the mat. Exhale, bend your elbows, you lower your chest a bit further down. As you inhale, push the mat away, extend the arms. And then with the next in-breath, twist out to the left, reaching the left arm up, maybe even twisting further. And exhale, close the twist, bring hands down. Inhale, swing the left leg up. Again, dragon swinging its tail. As you exhale, step your left foot forward. We're going to travel to the other side. Turn your right foot on the mat. Inhale, lift your back up, arms up. Now pivot your feet, closing the left hip, opening the right, and then bend the right knee. Travel to your right foot, turning left heel up. Inhale and twist to the right knee. Right arm reaching up or even going further back, opening the chest. Exhale, close the twist. Keep your legs strongly where they are. And as you inhale, lift your back up. Open your chest, reaching arms up. Exhale, open the chest. Open the dragon wings like cactusing the arms. And exhale, close the chest. Bring hands down. We're going to inhale, swing the dragon's tail up again. The right leg reaching up. We go for the dragon's belly. So now bring right knee towards the chest. And then exhale, extend your right leg out to the left side of the mat. Left foot on the mat. Lifting the chest, lifting your pelvis, your belly up. You might look up. As you exhale, close the chest and thread the right leg back up into the air. Head dropping down. We go for the flying dragon. So now step your right foot to hands. You could use a block under the hands. We're going to find our balance, lifting the left leg up, lifting the chest away from the mat. If you want, you could open your wings, open your arms out to the sides. And then exhale, bring left knee to chest. Lift yourself up, opening your chest. Exhale, release the foot down, release your arms down. You can roll the shoulders. That's one round to both sides. Now we're going to go slightly faster, the second round. Prepare yourself, take a breath in and out. And then shift the weight onto your right foot. Inhale, lift the left knee up, open your wings. Exhale, step your left foot back, hands on the mat. And now bend your elbows, lowering down, that low dragon. Inhale, extend the arms and twist to the right knee, maybe twisting a bit further. Exhale, closing the chest. Hands come down. Inhale, swing your right leg up. The dragon swinging its tail. And exhale, step the right foot forward. We're going to travel to the other side of the mat. So lift yourself up. Let your feet move, turning the feet and landing to the left foot. Right heel up and continue twisting to the left, opening the chest. Exhale, close your chest, keep legs where they are, and inhale, lift the back up. Open your wings, open the chest, and again you might bring shoulder blades closer together. Exhale, release your hands down, ready to swing the tail up. Swing your left leg up into the air. You might open your hips here. And the dragon's belly. So now bring left knee forward and thread the left leg to the right side. Turn your right foot on the mat and lift your belly, your chest up. So really opening the dragon's belly. And then exhale, close. Bring your left leg back up, reaching the left leg into the air. Flying, balancing dragon. Step your left foot forward. And here again, you can use the block, or you could just start to lift your hands, your arms out to the sides, lifting the tail up behind you. And exhale, right knee to chest. Lift yourself up. And exhale, release. Take a breath in and out. You can roll the shoulders. Same to the other side. Standing on your left foot, lift the right knee up. Open your wings. And exhale, step the right foot far back. Keep the right knee off the mat. As you exhale, bend the elbows. You go to the inside of that left leg. And then lift yourself up. Now inhale, continue twisting to the left. And really let the movement flow through the body. Exhale, closing the chest. Inhale, swing the left leg, your tail up. And you can let your hips open. Exhale, step left foot to hands. We travel to the other side. Lift your back up. Again, let your feet move. Rotate the hips. And then continue twisting to the right. You can still move your feet. Leave your feet then where they are. Close the chest. And as you inhale, lift your back up. Reaching arms up. Exhale, open the chest. Cactus the arms. These are your dragon wings. Exhale, closing in. Bring hands to the mat. Swing your right leg up. Swing your tail up again, maybe opening the hips. Dragon's belly. Bend your right knee to chest and then extend the right leg out to the side. The left foot pressing down. Lift your belly up, maybe opening the chest more. Exhale, closing and thread your right leg back up. Head dropping down. And exhale, step your right foot to hands. Flying dragon. See if you can keep your right knee bent as you lift your back up. Lift your left leg up. Open the wings if that feels okay. And exhale, bring knee to chest. Lift your back up. Opening the chest. Exhale, release the arms, the feet down. Bring hands to your lower belly. And take a few slightly deeper breaths in and out. Take one more breath in and out. We're going to do one more round. And this time at the end of it, we're going to add an extra dragon's belly. So we're going to do 2 dragon's bellies at the end of both sides. Now once more, shift the weight to your right foot. Open your wings. Inhale, lift your left knee up. Flying up. Exhale, step the left foot back. Bring hands down and then continue bending the elbows, lowering to the inside of that right leg. Inhale, lift yourself up. Twist to the right, opening the chest. Exhale, bring hands down. Now inhale, swing the right leg up. Dragon swinging its tail. Here you can open the hips. And exhale, step your right foot forward. We're going to travel to the other side. Inhale, lifting up, landing to the left foot. And straight into twisting, turning to the left arm reaching up, opening the chest. Then close the chest. We're going to inhale, lift the back, lift the arms up. Exhale, open the dragon wings, open the chest. Exhale, bring your hands down, closing in. We're going to inhale, swing the left leg up. And here we're going to do 2 dragon's bellies. First, like we did, bend the left knee and then thread the left leg to the right side, open the chest. And as you exhale, close the chest. Then bring your left leg back up. Now, like Wild Thing, bend your left knee and now step your left foot behind you on the mat. And then inhale, lift yourself up from there, opening through the chest. As you exhale, bring hands down. Once more, lift your left leg up. And we're going to balance, stepping the left foot forward, shifting the weight forward. You can use the block and find your flying dragon, opening through the chest. Exhale, bring right knee to chest. Lift your back up, open the arms. Exhale, release the feet down. Roll the shoulders. One last round. Again, those double bellies at the end. Shift the weight onto your left foot. Inhale, open the wings. Lift the right knee up. And exhale, step your right foot far back. Step hands on the inside of the left foot and lower down on the inside of that left foot. Inhale, lifting up and then twisting to the left. Once more, twisting, opening the chest. Exhale, bring hands down. Swing your left leg up. Head can drop down. And then step your left foot to your hands. We'll travel to the other side. So windmill your arms up. Rotate your feet, your hips, landing to the right foot and continue twisting to the right, opening the chest. Exhale, close the chest. Keep legs where they are. Inhale, lift back up. Open your chest and then open the arms. You're going to draw shoulder blades towards each other. Exhale, close the chest. Bring hands down and prepare for the double belly. Inhale, lift your right leg up. First, we're going to bring the right knee to chest and thread the right leg to the left side, turning left foot on the mat, opening through the front. Maybe left arm goes behind the back. And then exhale, bring hands down. Bring that right leg back up and then going the other way. So now bend the right knee and then step the right foot behind you like Wild Thing, opening the chest. Once more, reaching the right arm up. And exhale, bring your hands down, lift the right leg up. And then we're going to step into that flying dragon. So step your right foot forward. And slowly, once more, lift your chest, your left leg up. You can open your wings. And exhale, bring knee to chest. Lift your back up. And exhale, release the arms. Release your foot down. Again, bring hands to your belly. Take a few slightly deeper breaths in and out. Can let go of the Ujjayi breath here. And then slowly bring hands onto your thighs. As you exhale, round your back. Just slowly leaning into a forward bend. Find your own way down. You can bend your knees. You might again hold elbows in front of the legs if that feels good. Maybe gently swing from side to side. We're going to do a few more poses, letting the heart calm down, letting that heat cool down, the heat that we've been building up.
Slowly bring your hands to the mat. You can bend your knees, walk your feet back into one more downward dog. And here you can now pedal the feet, walking from one foot to the other. Maybe shaking the head. And then from downward dog, bring your both knees to the mat and round your back into child's pose. If you want, you can open your knees wider apart. You can bring your head down to the mat or bring hands or arms under the head. Or maybe bring your hands and arms lower than the heart. Bring them next to your legs. And take a few slightly deeper breaths in and out. Let your belly soften here. So really let go of that ujjayi now. You might exhale through the mouth a couple of times. And then after those breaths, step hands overhead again. Bring yourself back onto hands and knees. And now walk your knees to your left side. So you can sit down onto your right hip. And then come lying down on your right side. And leave your knees to the side. Open your chest up towards the ceiling into a reclining twist. You might adjust where the legs are. If you rather extend one leg, keep the other knee bent, you can make your own variations. Now try to soften your shoulders. Try to find a place for your arms and your hands where we take the pressure off the upper body. Head could turn to one side or the other. And take a couple more breaths in and out. And then slowly with your next few breaths, roll onto your back from that twist. If you kind of fall off the mat, you can wiggle your way back in. Hug your knees into the chest. And then exhale, slowly bring your legs to your left side, opening the chest. So now we find the twist on the other side. And again, let yourself adjust the legs, let yourself adjust the arms if needed. You might turn head to one side or the other. Release your jaw. And let your breath soften. Maybe here as well, exhale a couple of times through the mouth. You can let out a sigh. And then slowly with your next couple of breaths, roll onto your back. Release that twist. And we're going to go into happy baby. If you don't want to go happy baby, you could just hug the knees in. But it might be nice to now open the hips and reach for the feet. Maybe even massage the feet a bit here. And then if you want, you can start to lift the feet up towards the ceiling. We spent a lot of time on the feet in that dragon flow. So now it might be nice to just get the feet up in the air. You can move here a bit. Again, you can keep massaging your feet, finding those pressure points in the feet. Give yourself a few breaths, either hugging the knees or in your happy baby. slowly, after those few breaths, or when you feel ready, start to release your feet down. You can close the hips and then find your way into your resting pose. It could be Savasana pose. You can lengthen the legs. You might choose to lie down on your belly, or maybe come lie down on one side. Any pose where you feel you could rest a moment. And if you're lying down on your back, you could bring one hand onto the belly, other hand somewhere closer to the chest. And just return to your breath. Maybe close your eyes. And just observe that natural flow. Those gentle waves of breath in and out. Letting your body, your breath, soften away from that dragon flow. Letting that strength soften. Letting the effort soften away. Give yourself another 5 to 10 breaths in and out. Noticing each breath in and noticing each breath out. And then after your 5 to 10 breaths, if you want to, you'd be more than welcome to continue this Savasana pose for another few minutes or even longer. If you feel like you want to now close the practice, slowly find ending for your practice. Start to slowly move the hands, move the feet, maybe open your eyes. And you can stretch your arms overhead along the floor and reach the whole body long, from hands down to the feet. And when you feel ready, from your back or from your belly, roll onto one side. And then from your side, bring yourself up into a seat, into your own final seat. And that could be similar pose you had in the very beginning, or maybe you find a different seat now. If it's a part of your practice, you might bring palms together in front of the chest. And as always, at the end of the practice, most importantly, thank yourself for bringing yourself onto the mat, into your body, your breath, your practice today. And I thank you all very much for joining in, for sharing the practice. Namaste.